Now we have a former California Eastern District judge. He is Oliver Wanger. He was released from jail following domestic violence allegations. Now this is a judge that served over 20 years. He served for 20 years as a federal judge. Now he was released following an arrest in Fresno during the weekend of allegations of domestic violence. And so they didn't give a lot about the background of what's going on with this particular situation. But it says that, they gave his, he's a graduate of USC and UC Berkeley. He was a deputy district attorney of Fresno in the late 60s before becoming a law professor. And then from 75 to 1980, he was then a city attorney in Mendota. And then following a return to law and academia for several years, and he became the Superior Court judge for Fresno County in 1988. 3 years later, in 1991, Wanger was elevated to being a U.S. District Judge for the Eastern District of California by then President George H.W. Bush. He subsequently served as a district judge for the next 20 years, becoming the senior judge of the court in 2006. And towards the end of his career in the late 2000s and early 2010s, Judge Wanger was noted for his rulings on the California water system, and he retired in 2011. He's been pretty quiet, staying peripheral in the law through a law group in Fresno, being utilized as amongst other positions an arbiter. Now, however, on Saturday, Wanger was arrested at his Fresno home over an alleged domestic violence. And while further details on the allegations have yet to be released, it is known that Wanger posted bail and has maintained his innocence. So someone came out and spoke on his behalf, another attorney, Peter Capitan, saying he's known him over 30 years, both professionally and personally. He is a pillar of the community and an icon of the legal profession. And as a former federal judge for the United States District Court, he was thoroughly vetted by the FBI and has an impeccable record. Throughout his 82 years, Mr. Wanger has donated his expertise for the benefit of this community and has given countless hours to local charitable concerns. It is unfortunate that he has had this allegation leveled against him. There are two sides to this allegation, and as his attorney, I remain hopeful that an objective review of the facts will mandate that no charges be filed. However, if charges are filed, Mr. Wanger will vigorously defend himself, and we expect total vindication. Legal experts noted on Tuesday that while judges have been charged with serious offenses in the past, Wanger's allegations don't seem to fit the mold. And usually in cases where a judge or other notable person is charged with something or something similar, we see details come out quickly, legal advisor Janet Kuhl explained to the Globe Tuesday. But we aren't seeing that here. We still have a few months to see what comes out, but the fact that he got out so fast and that he and his legal team are this ready to fight any possible charges, well, we can't speculate, but they are very confident and prepared for whatever comes next. Following being released on bail this week, Wanger is expected to next be in court for his arraignment on March 2nd. So I bring this story because I think it's important to share how it's always two sides to the story, right? Some people say it's more than two sides. Some people say it's her side, his side, they side, and then the right side, right? The truth. So I think it's important just bringing this story, and it just happened to be this former judge, but just bringing the story that, both sides definitely needs to come out. It can't just be one-sided again for these DV allegations. And I'm not saying that he did or didn't do anything. I'm just saying that I think this is good to be able to weigh the truth, on both sides. What's coming out of this? What did he do? What did she do? What led up to it? The why and the how come, and and what led to it going so far as they arrested him. But he did get released. He posted bail, got out, and it doesn't say he went back home, but maybe he went back to his own home. Maybe she's staying with someone else. We don't know if it was a female or male. Maybe he's staying with someone else. We really don't know. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. Things got heated. You never know in this case. So hopefully to keep updates, just to see, just to follow this case, because sometimes things are good to have case studies, right? So anyway, leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about this, because again, there are two sides to this allegation, two sides to the allegation. And the facts do need to come out, and it needs to be an objective review of the facts. You know what I mean? Not just emotional. It shouldn't be emotional, but objective review of the facts. Non-emotional, but objective review of the facts. And so that's important, you know, objective review of the facts. So you guys, again, leave your respectful comments below. Let me know what you think of this. You know, when it comes down, do you believe there's two sides to the story? Do you believe in waiting, having patience to see what's going to come of this? And then the fact is, they're saying that, you know, it doesn't fit the mold. Sometimes, you know, the character just doesn't line up. And that's why it's also important to give the benefit of the doubt, but to also wait to see what, you know, comes out, right? So anyway, God bless you all. And like I said, leave your comments below. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to, you know, thumbs up the video, like it, please, share it, and subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. Thank you very much. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, StandupBcounted. Check out my OitsSharine Jewelry, and then stick with it 6 weeks. Any mode or form of exercise, 3 times a week, 30 minutes a day, 10-minute increments. And if you want to support the channel, you're more than welcome to do so. Thank you all. Talk with you soon.